Good morning, First Church and friends and family of First Church. I am sharing a message with you this morning from our beautiful courtyard here at Willetta and 2nd Street. First Church leadership had a very vibrant meeting after our worship service this Sunday, March 15th, and decided it was in our best interest to suspend worship for the next 2 Sundays. That would be March 22nd and March 29th. And we're also suspending meetings and spiritual development events. There are a lot of other groups that meet here at the church, such as Sonoran Needleworks and NAMI, Trans Spectrum, NA and AA groups, and those groups will determine on their own if they're going to continue to meet or suspend services. It wasn't really a very easy decision for us. I think there were a lot of emotions around the issue because many felt it was very important to gather in this time of crisis face to face. But we really felt that, especially as one of our young leaders stated, that often the church is perceived as being opposed to scientific research, and that she frequently has conversations with friends about why she goes to church, and many times those friends question the relevancy of the institution. So as a progressive community of faith, we feel that it's incredibly important to embrace science and research, knowing that we find the evolutionary hand of the divine really in the gift of science and in the world today. But I want to be very clear that we are not shutting down. We will continue to be a voice in our community, a voice for justice, a voice for equity, especially now with our healthcare system, as we know that many of our individuals that may have barriers actually accessing healthcare, accessing a test to see actually what their situation and what their current health situation is. So your pastors and leadership and membership will continue to speak out for those in the margins and to push the government to do better around this crisis. Please note that our brothers and sisters also experiencing homelessness, we just found out today, are at risk because all the public libraries are being closed for this month, which really limits their access to connect to the internet and even to use the restroom. So in the next 2 weeks, our plan is to find creative ways for us to be together in community and reach out even wider in our neighborhood. So please share your ideas with myself or Pastor Susan or somebody in leadership at First Church by email or Facebook or other modalities. I want to assure you that also our community care team will be working with Pastor Susan to be a support for those who are feeling isolated and may need help with simple shopping chores and other daily chores. We at First Church believe that the COVID-19 is a great equalizer and is affecting people in all socioeconomic groups. We also believe that in this time of COVID-19 that we as people of faith need to step up. We need to step out with a message of hope and continually reaffirming the interconnectedness globally of all of humanity. We at First Church are seeing this in a sense as a Sabbath time for our community. It's a season of Lent. It's a time when we go inside and we go deeper and we connect to self and connect to spirit. So I ask that over the next 2 weeks you would join us online. Go to Facebook Live streaming this Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. Pastor Susan will be sharing a relevant message with our First Church band and other vocalists, helping you to connect to music and to song and to spirit and to the wider community that will be online. So continue to watch emails and Facebook as the news of COVID-19 changes, often hour by hour, and we will make some decisions moving forward. Again, I want to encourage you to reach out to Pastor Susan or myself if you have a need. We are on this journey together. Even though we are social distancing ourselves right now, I think it's important that we're together in heart and mind and spirit. So we are reminded that God is our refuge, God is our strength, and it will be with us no matter what happens in the days and the weeks ahead. So many blessings. Feel free to contact us again. And I thank Grace for making this available and for being a part of this process as one of our leaders at First Church.